What's up, y'all? Kilo Nails here. So let's talk about something real, man. Let's talk about this. Pain and sacrifice. You can't have one without the other. If you're going to sacrifice something, it's going to be pain behind it. You're sacrificing something that has value to you, whether it's time, money, people. It's going to be painful when you got to sacrifice these things to get to where you want to go or to get to that final destination that you're trying to get to. So here's an example that most people know of and most people will gravitate to. In the Christian narrative, we all know Jesus or Yeshua was the ultimate sacrifice for the atonement for your sin, for your salvation, for the sins of the world, or for the sins of his people. A life had to be given. There had to be blood shed. When he was on the cross, he said, "Father, why have you forsaken me?" He didn't want to die. That's a sacrifice for the greater good. Another example, we also see in the Old Testament, we see certain sacrifices for certain sins. It had to be not just some random lamb or some sheep that you knew you wasn't going to do anything with. Nah, he wanted the best. He wanted the best of the best. Sacrifice the best of what you have so I can give you what you really need. Or, we can break it down to something more simple for just regular life. If you're with somebody and you want the best out of that person, you can't give them half of what you got. Nah, you got to give them your all. You got to sacrifice everything. You got to give the best version of yourself to get the best out of that person. And it's something that I'm learning. And life is something that you're going to learn consistently as you go. The more goals you have, the more you got to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice time with people. You're going to sacrifice time with family. You're going to sacrifice time for yourself for the greater good. It could be a time when, like, you know what, man, I've had a long week. I just want to chill, relax, enjoy my Saturday, kick my feet up, watch a little YouTube, watch a little Netflix, whatever it is. But I can't. I got to sacrifice that downtime for the greater good. And it's painful, man. Like, listen, when you're tired, and you dead tired, not just physically, emotionally, spiritually, people pissing you off, family pissing you off. You're dealing with it's regular life stuff that we all got to deal with. We all got to deal with it, man. But we can't just be down on ourselves and just relax. Nah, if you have real goals, you really got to sacrifice something good. You got to, that sacrifice is going to be painful. It's really going to be painful, bro. And there's so many times when people don't reach their full potential because they're scared of that sacrifice. They're scared of it. People say, "Hey, man, I want to win. I want to succeed. I want this. I want that." But you won't even sacrifice time with your girl. You can't even tell, like, "Yo, babe, listen, I know you want to do this, but I have goals. I've been dreaming about this since I was a little youngin', and I'm almost there. So, hey, we can hang out later, but right now I'm locked in." Y'all can't even do that. Y'all gonna run right behind and be like, "You know what? F my dreams. F what I've been dreaming about since I was a little youngin'. I'm gonna go spend my time with her so she doesn't get mad at me." Man, what about you getting mad at yourself? What about that? What about, like, how mad are you when you go to bed at night and you're like, "Dang, I didn't put my all into this. I put my all into somebody else." And that person still won't be 100% satisfied with what you gave them. They don't understand that you sacrifice time for yourself and building yourself just to put a smile on their face. That's the wrong sacrifice. You got to flip it. You got to sacrifice that person for yourself. That's how you got to do. Any spiritual system that you look back at, there had to be a sacrifice for you to elevate. Spiritually, physically, mentally, you had to sacrifice something. You got to give something up. You got to give something up. And don't give up something easy. Like, "Oh, I don't use this so you can have it." That's not a sacrifice. That's a donation. That's charity. A real sacrifice is giving up something that's valuable to you. So what's really valuable to you? And are you willing to sacrifice it for the greater good? And I mind y'all, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to me too. Like, this channel has become my diary, low key. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me telling y'all this is something that I'm currently dealing with. And I know if I'm dealing with it, I know a lot of people are dealing with this too, because we're all connected. Now, I'm not saying you got to go and build an altar and sacrifice billy goats and doves. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is this: you have to sacrifice something to get what you want. Those are your dreams and nobody else's. When you hop into that dream world and you're thinking about what you want and you're daydreaming, or even at your nighttime when you're dreaming when you sleep, those are your dreams. No one is in there but you. You're in there by yourself in your own world. Whatever that world is, we can go down that rabbit hole one day too. But whatever that world is, that's your world. And that's what you want. And that's what you manifest. But it's up to you. It's all up to you and nobody else. So when your time here is done and you transition to wherever we're going to after this, if you don't reach your dream of what you wanted, it's on you. And don't forget that if you don't reach where you want to get to, by the time that your story is done, it's all on you. It's no one else's fault but yourself. So stop putting your dreams on hold for the next person. Sacrifice these other people for yourself, for the greater good. All right, y'all. So that's it. But the theme of what I was trying to say is the sacrifice has to match how big your dreams are. If you have big dreams, think about how big that sacrifice has to be. So let that sink in. All right. Physically, mentally, spiritually, wherever it is you're trying to go, that sacrifice has to be just as big and sometimes bigger to really reach that. All right. It's your world. It's your life. It's your dreams. All right. Hilo Nails. I'm signing out. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff, man. All right. Peace.